to play that Saturday. And you didn't know until he started throwing the jersey whether you were getting a jersey and what number was on your jersey. Some people were, sort of obvious picks. I wasn't. I just sat there going, give me a jersey. I'll play anywhere you want me to play. I'm so desperately keen to play. I'll do anything you want me to do. Just give me a jersey. And that's what I'm looking for in young guys. Just give me a jersey. I'm not a specialist. I have an interest here and everything. Just give me a jersey. So if someone writes me a note and says, hey, my name is Joe, give me a jersey, then I'll know. I wouldn't listen to those people that tell you to blow your horn, though. I wouldn't do that. I'd undersell myself. I wouldn't do that.
If I could follow up please. You've started an initiative with interns. Talk about that a little bit. Is that part of what you're seeing?
Yeah, it is in
here?
part. It is in part. Yeah. One of your graduates, a couple of your graduates are with us, Scott Kennedy and Josh Griswold, and actually Bing Nay was with us before he reached you, so he's kind of a reverse play. But I really can't take much credit for it except wanting to see it happen. The fellas that are making it happen know what they're doing. I don't really know. In fact, the 3 newest interns this summer, I had no part in their invitation. And that was a real stretch for me, being a control freak. But it was an important thing for me to do. And there are 3 really fine fellows. One from Wheaton, one from Taylor, and one from Malone College nearby. And our plan is just to keep these fellows. They don't know. What we're doing is we're trying to help them determine whether pastoral ministry has a place in their future. So we're doing the kind of in between undergraduate and postgraduates out in front of us. But it's proving very beneficial, I think, to us as a church. And I think from the report of the 3 guys that left in the summer, it was a worthwhile exercise. And it allows the person to get a feel for things without being...
Hi, my name is Michael, and how do you, on one hand, hold this idea of we so want to avoid pride or putting ourselves forward that there can almost be a quit, but this guy seems a little more gifted to lead. Let's kind of run with that. Like, how do you balance kind of those things without falling in either ditch? Do you have some thoughts?
Yeah, because even the benefit of a Scottish education, yeah, because we can get ourselves into the position where we're phenomenally proud about how inadequate we are. I'm more inadequate than you. And so it becomes a ridiculous thing. Use weakness as a conduit for strength. I'm going to give myself to this, wholeheartedly. And, if you think about Paul's ministry, he was accused of all kinds of things. And, and at one point he says, I don't care if I'm judged by you or by any human court. In other words, he's getting a lot of detractors who says, I don't care if I'm judged. That sounds really kind of bullshit, doesn't it? I mean, that sounds a little at himself. I don't care if I'm judged by you or by any human court. He says, I do not even judge myself. My conscience is clear. And then he says, but that doesn't make me innocent. In other words, he knows his own heart. And so it is that tension, and we live in that tension. The tension of, as I said to the other fellow, as aspiring to something that is clearly has chosen to use those who understood themselves to be insufficient for the vastness of the task. I mean,